Hey, this is Joel. Welcome to Converge and welcome to our series, Storms, Where Do You Hide? And we are with a special guest tonight right here in the KFSM TV studios in downtown Fort Smith. This is Garrett Lewis, not just the meteorologist, the chief meteorologist of the whole studio for this channel.
That will get you a Coke. No, I'm just kidding.
Excellent, excellent. Now, and really in my heart, you're the chief meteorologist for all of the studios in Fort Smith.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but
it is. I mean, and mainly because you gave us some time to come by and talk tonight.
It's all good. You know, being a weatherman, you see a lot of storms, you see a lot of different things, and it's good to be talking with you.
Well, excellent. We're going to talk to Garrett a little bit tonight, kind of find out about some things that we need to be looking for when storms are in the area. What can we do? What should we be looking for? Where should we hide? And use that as a way to kind of help understand the storms that are coming through our area, but more importantly for our teaching in our lives. Now, Garrett, before we talk about some storms, tell us a little bit about the studio we're in. What are some things that we're looking at behind you here, here in the Channel 5 studio?
Well, we've got a couple of different things here in the studio. The main purpose of this, the tools in the studio, is to prepare us to forecast storms and to deal with the storms when they arrive. So we've got things like the Doppler radar that track the storms when they move through as they happen, and we've also got computer forecasting models which will give us an idea of what kind of storms we might face down the road. So we'll look at the computer models and we'll be able to see what storms are coming up, when the next chance of storms will be, and then we move into a different kind of like nowcasting mode. When the storms actually arrive, we'll use things like Doppler radar and observations, some fancy gizmos and gadgets called SQT log Ps, which measure the instability within the atmosphere, and we'll go into that mode when the storms are actually here.
Excellent. Now tell us, when I moved to Arkansas, one of my wife's biggest worries was we're moving to an area that has so much severe weather. Mm-hmm. What makes this area so open the possibilities of so much severe weather coming through?
It's a really unique setup in western Arkansas. We have actually western Arkansas back through Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas. Tornado Alley is what it's known as. The setup that we have is we tend to get moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, we get dry air from the desert southwest, and we get cold air from Canada, and then we get these lows which develop on the east side of the Rockies, and it's really kind of a melting pot for the storms to be super concentrated, so to speak, happen here more than anywhere else. In fact, it's one of the only places in the world where you have that setup, where you can get dry level pushing in the middle of the atmosphere, moisture down at the surface, and then cold air on top, all mixed together with the low, and you can get severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. It's just a real unique setup.